Tell Bradley he need to check that out. Miles 22. Let me put my hat on.
Triple T. We got Miles 22.
You know, we got Rolo and we got Fito talking about Miles 22. Man, look here. Miles 22 is a must-see film. Lee, Travis, Pujol, Tyson, Triple T fans, Miles 22 is where it's at. Manny, Bradley, Darius, all y'all need to check out Miles 22. Hey, it's a lot of twists and turns in this too, especially in the third act. We sharing spoilers? We're not sharing spoilers.
Nah.
This is a movie that we can't get a spoilers from, so check it out. Where we starting off at?
Before letting Rolo unleash all the thoughts that he have on this movie. Mile 22 is about a CIA group. They are in a mission in Southeast Asia.
And boy, are they on a mission.
Southeast Asia, and they are in charge of transporting this intelligence guy to a airfield. That way they can extract some info, and the destination is 22 miles.
And boy, is he holding some info.
So as you imagine, you know, while we're going through those 22 miles, a lot of bullets, violence, a lot of stabbing, a lot of
Bing,
stuff.
bang, pow.
A lot of stuff. So you can unleash a little bit.
It was blood everywhere. Everywhere.
Great fight scenes.
A lot of, I'm gonna say this, a lot of double, triple, crossing. But that's all I can say. I can't say nothing else.
I would say the movie at the beginning is a little weird to me. They have these weird shots, and I don't know if you notice, but every time they talk in this room, and they have like 7 different shots. Every word they change in the shot. Like I was like, man, what the hell is this? But
so we talk about the things that we don't like right now.
I mean, it's the only thing I don't like.
That's
of
the only
of the
thing.
movie. That wasn't like the first 10 minutes, and then the movie start making a little bit sense. Get that rhythm, and I think it's
Now,
good.
you have to pay close attention to detail. Before we started shooting right now, me and Fito had a talk because setting is very important. Spoiler free, but a place that I thought some stuff was going on, we got it straight. That wasn't the case. Setting is very important.
You gotta put attention.
You have to pay
put
attention.
attention to the movie.
It all makes sense. It's no drop moments. There's no moments that don't make sense. I mean, you naturally gonna have questions as the movies, because that's the whole point of the movie. You're not gonna know the whole thing. You're gonna find out in the climax at the end. But setting is very important. Know where they're at. Know what's going on.
A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff
can
going
be hard, but hey, you have to focus a little bit.
Yes.
and put attention
Yes.
on everything, on everybody.
Now look, the film action packed. I forget the character's name, but the guy who played on the Raid and Raid 2, and also he was in Star Wars The Force Awakens, but you didn't get to see his skill set in The Force Awakens, but you did in Raid 2.
Lee something.
Lee, whatever the guy's name is, I think he's Philippine too.
I don't know
We'll check
that
on that.
info.
But he is awesome in it. He is awesome in it. Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg. If you've seen any other films with Mark Wahlberg, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Manny. Those two characters are probably the best characters to
Yeah,
me in
the
this film.
most important.
But basically, from the get-go, the spoiler-free, something happens in the first mission that affects everything. And of course, is something that went wrong. But boy, they did not know what they was getting themselves into.
They just doing their job.
They thought they was doing their job
So
until the real job came through.
so
Jesus Christ.
for real, it's 22 miles of hell. And I think they only have like 30 minutes or less than that to get to the destination, and
That's probably been the longest 30 minutes
it's
ever.
tough. It's tough. I like how they also, the technology that they use, I think that's real stuff. I'm a believer on
Well,
that.
I know it's real. To have access to it is what feels powerful. To have satellites and cameras everywhere.
I think that's the world. That's the word, the perfect word.
Right.
That's too much power.
Yes. To
That's
be
too
able to
much power.
change stuff like
Mhm.
that, that's powerful. But you got to get the okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So if you get the okay, I'm pretty sure all the most important people know what you're doing. So
Definitely, this is a movie that we went Dolby. That was the movie was showing Dolby, so why not?
right.
You don't need to go Dolby. I don't
No,
think so.
no. It's, in this film, Dolby enhanced it by the sound effects. You know, the aftermath, the echo-ness, you know, in your seats, up in the ceilings. But it's not a movie that you necessarily got to see Dolby.
But it's a movie that you need to watch. Hey,
Yes.
ah,
Brandon, oh man, all you guys, if you like action films, you need to go see this film.
and it's not only action; it's action with Sims.
Yes.
I think you mentioned a good script too. I
Yes.
agree with that. Yeah.
And the script had me going. Like I said, me and Fito had a talk before shooting, and I
A good
thought
talk.
something, but it wasn't that. Matter of fact, we both had to kind of relay what we saw to
This,
make sense of it.
This is a puzzle, man.
You have to pay attention to the film. Setting is everything.
So you want to give a score? I will give him give the movie. I'll give it an 8. 8 out of 10.
I agree with that. I'm going with an 8 out of 10.
8.
The story was amazing. They paid very close attention to detail. Everything is important. Everything. Every move, every place they went is important. And I see why all the cussing from all their guys, Mark Wahlberg, the chick, everyone, it makes sense now.
Oh, we
What
also have
happens
we
in
also
the
have
film,
Ronda in
you
this.
understand.
Ronda Rousey in this movie too.
Ronda Rousey, and she actually did well.
You think? I
She
think
did well.
I think they was trying to hide it.
They did.
Yeah.
That's why she did well. They knew her strong points. If you saw her acting in any other film, you could say, she's not that
I
great.
mean, she's
And
horrible.
they kept it lines not too long. You know, they did well by her.
But hey, it's a good start for her.
Yes,
Smallest,
she did well.
Smallest role, sadly.
She did well.
So that was
yeah.
our review for Mile 22.
8 out of 10. I don't know if we'll ever do a spoiler, but we could talk more in the comments. Go see the film first, though, and then we could elaborate more on it. It's a good film, man. I can't say too much of it. Check it out. Excellent.
And remember, if you want a particular review of any movie this weekend, let us know in the comments.
Most definitely.
Rolo Fito, this is Triple T. That's it, people.
Like, share, drop a comment below. Rolo and Fito, Triple T, your favorite show. We out, baby.
We out.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise